So, you know, having said that, I'm so mindful about, my so you know, having said that, I'm so mindful about, my lifestyle, eating, food, choice of food, and all of that. Why do I still have a lot why did I still have a lot of health issue? I was not very good at managing my stress. So a single mom running my own conventional traditional business, um, comes along with a lot of stress. And, when I was much younger, I have this I can do it attitude. I just push forward with every challenge that comes along. So there's a price to pay. When I hit 50, I had frozen shoulder, which I had to go through 2 years of treatment before I started to get my mobility back. And then 2 years ago, I'm 56 now, so I was 54. I started to have a lot of issues, which I didn't understand what it was. I was always constantly tired, and my cognitive function was no good. I could not think through anything. I couldn't organize. I couldn't strategize. I couldn't do a lot of normal day-to-day activities for my business. And I was diagnosed with adrenal chronic fatigue. I was just constantly tired, breathless, not much energy at all. So having to run my own business every day, I had like maybe 4 hours where I was functional. So you can imagine that's not enough for me to run my business. And then that, of course, started to get me to a depressive state as well. So previously, when I had skin flare-ups, mostly due to stress-induced and emotional stress, I would go to a dermatologist. And of course, they would always prescribe steroid medication and cream. So in 2023, I decided I do not want to go down that route again. So I consulted a TCM, which was crazy expensive. Every month it was costing me 10 to 12,000 Hong Kong dollars. I think if you convert it to ringgit, I think it's divided by 2, right? So we're talking about 5,000-6,000 ringgit a month just on my TCM, medicine and consultation. So yeah, so this is a little bit of visual of, what I was dealing with when my skin would flare up. By end of last year, my skin started to clear up a lot. I mean, in between, I have ups and downs, roller coasters. So last year, July, coming to a year now, I was introduced to LifeWave patches by a very good friend of mine, Catherine. What is her rank now with at LifeWave? I think she's a PD. Yeah. So she's very passionate about healing. So when I started patching for what I was dealing with, I was patching Eon for the inflammation. I was patching Aloe Vera as well for the skin issues to help with my skin. Well, it's not just for the external skin, but it works in the organs inside out, because the Chinese doctor also diagnosed me with a lot of organ. They call it in Cantonese, they call it pei wai, which means my digestive system was not good. I wasn't absorbing very well. And then definitely I was using our hero product X39 for stem cells. So after 2 months, my energy level picked up and my cognitive function was highly enhanced. So just to give you an idea, previously I was mentioning, every day I'll probably have about on average 4 hours of functional hours. But when my energy level started to pick up, I could go from 5, 6 a.m. in the morning to 11, 12 midnight. That was not possible before. So how did that happen? I can't explain it. All I could say is my body was starting to heal. My adrenal chronic fatigue started to go away. Yeah. So my roller coaster experience with my skin, I still get skin flare-ups. Like recently when I was in Malaysia, I was eating all this amazing durians and my skin was not agreeable to it and it started to flare up. But very quickly, within a week, it subsided and skin is all good. So my skin is all good now. So before the patch, it would take me weeks or even months before my skin like that from the left picture would start to even subside. So that tells me my immunity, my rate of my body is very much able to heal and recover.